Hi, I'm Georgina Terry from Terry Bicycles, and I'm here today to show you the Valkyrie Tour. This is a bicycle that's built for us by Waterford Precision Cycles in Wisconsin, and it is one of the most popular Waterford-built Terry bikes that we sell, and with good reason. It's a phenomenally versatile bicycle. So, let me walk you through the parts of this bicycle and show you what's so special. And I hope it'll give you a good idea of just how neat the Valkyrie is. The first place we're going to start is with the wheels. Now the wheels on this bicycle are both the same size. We don't use the typical 24 small wheel on the front, 700C large on the rear on the smaller sizes. We don't use 650C, 26-inch road bike tires on the medium sizes. We don't use 700C on the biggest sizes. So what do we use on this bicycle? Well, this wheel you're looking at is a 26-inch mountain bike wheel. This is an ISO 559. And you may be thinking to yourself, oh, stop tape, I don't want a bike with mountain bike wheels. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a road bike. Hey, are you in for a surprise? 559 wheels are the most versatile wheels around and the most available. I can run tires as narrow as 1 inch on this bicycle. And I can run tires as wide as 1.5 inches on this bicycle. I think that's pretty versatile, and I think that can get you through a variety of situations. This is the tire that comes as standard equipment on the Valkyrie. This is a 24 by 1 1/4 Panaracer T-Serve, which is terrific for a variety of terrain. You can even ride it on hard-packed dirt or rough roads. Has a really nice ride. If you want something a little bit narrower, you could use a tire like the Schwalbe Durano. This is 1 1/8. Hutchinson also makes a 1-inch tire. Don't have it here to show you. And if you want to go really gonzo on the other end of the spectrum, here's a Schwalbe Marathon in 1.5 inches. All of these tires will work on the supplied rims and in this bike with fender clearance. How do we achieve the fender clearance as well as the wide variety of tire widths on this bike? We use a cantilever brake. This is the Avid Shorty 6 on this particular bike, but the newer models are coming with the Shorty Ultimate. One of the nice things about this brake, because it's designed for use on road bikes, is that when you release it, this flips completely out of the way, so you've got a ton of room to get a wheel in no matter what the width of the tire is. Very nice design. At the other end of the brakes, we have a Tektro brake lever. This one is downsized for women's hands, so it's easy to get a nice grip on it. And the other neat thing about it is, if you see this little button right here, it's really kind of a quick release. When you push this in, the lever flips out and it opens up the cantilevers in the back, so that then you have enough, you have less tension on the cable, and it makes it easier to open up the cantilevers. When you're done, just pop that back and you're in business. The Valkyrie Tour is so named with good reason. For the person who really wants to tour on this bike, load it up with gear, go up mountains, you can do it. We've equipped it with Diore XT front and rear derailleurs, a rear cassette that's an 11 by 34. On the front, we're running the Diore XT crankset, and this is a 22-32-44. This particular bike does not have the current XT front derailleur on it. It's my personal bike, so I've done what I wanted to with it. But on the real thing, you will find the current XT front derailleur. The shift levers that we use on this bike are Shimano bar and shift levers. Just do that to shift them on the right-hand side. The right-hand side is index, so it clicks, which you're familiar with. But it can also be set to a pure friction mode without any clicking at all. So if you happen to lose the indexing ability, you can still keep going. The left side is pure friction, which is great because you can trim a front derailleur like nobody's business with a friction lever. There's a lot to be said about having a really good steel bicycle like this one built by Waterford. Not only is it comfortable and reliable, hopefully easily repaired if it should ever be in an accident, but it brings some other things to the table, and one of them has to do with this issue of getting the stem high enough or low enough or getting it just right. Because this bike has a steel fork with a steel steerer tube, I can really load up the spacers underneath to raise the stem as much as I want. You notice I've got a little stack up here. So I have a lot of versatility in case something changes in my riding style at some point. If you're using a fork that has an aluminum steer or a carbon fiber steer, you don't want to put too many spacers in. You're really limited to about 30 millimeters for aluminum, I think about 15 for carbon fiber, and that robs you of some versatility. Steel doesn't do that. It gives you the ability to have a bike that's versatile and feels good. Just a couple of other comments about this bike. You don't see them here because it's my personal bike and it was set up a little bit differently, but the Valkyrie Tour comes with rear rack bosses, front rack bosses, 2 sets of water bottle cages. And the other neat thing about it is, we can customize it however you'd like it. If there's something you want that we're not doing, we can do it. If there's a color you like, we can do that too. These bikes are built one at a time as we take orders for them. They are really, truly custom bikes. So here it is, Valkyrie Tour.